Right, hello guys, you're watching Geeks Assemble, and today we're going to do Daybreak, a Netflix original drama. I do say original, but you know, it definitely rehashes old shows and old movies and makes it good and interesting, and that's brilliant. I really enjoy it so far. Um, so yeah, we're going to review each episode one by one, but first let's get into the characters. Spoiler review. So yes, this series reminds me of Sex Education, another Netflix original drama, but also reminds me of Deadpool, where it breaks character. And it breaks character in the best ways. I really enjoy it. It's not cringy, it's not ooh, you know, and it shows an origin through flashback, but with the actual character, Josh. So let's say Josh is in the mall and he's having a flashback doing a scene there, but there's another Josh in the background sort of thing and interacts with his past self in memories. It's weird, but it's awesome. Yeah, so episode 1, we get to see Josh and we get to see how his life is going. And this is how, what's life in the apocalypse? This is how, and he tells you, and you get a flashback form to when it was all nice and happy, and you get to see the school, and then it flashes towards a slow-mo shot of how the apocalypse is with the school now and everything, and no one really knows what the hell the explosion was for, really. It was a boom and everything changed. With everything changing, everyone still had their friends groups, whoever survived the apocalypse. So you had your own little gangs in all different areas, and there's a main gang called Turbo, who is a very winning person. If he loses, he's going to come after you because you made him lose, and then once he's defeated you, then he's kind of won, sort of motive. And later on in the film, Josh and his friends defeat Turbo's gang for a second, and it's not even in the best way possible, and Turbo's like, I need to destroy them, they won against me, I can't allow that, sort of thing. But Turbo doesn't speak, and you get the attitude from that, and I think that's brilliant, that he doesn't really speak. He's like, he's doing that, and you can tell his expressions through the way he acts. And there's a mask, and that's cool as well. So yeah, there's that. I also really enjoy the samurai dude. I don't know his name, but I'm gonna call him Ninja because the samurai sounds a bit long, so I'm going to call him Ninja, even though he has a knife. And then there's this little girl, I don't know her name, and I'm just going to call her Little Girl, because why not? But his main focus is on Josh trying to find Sam, and that's what the whole film's all about. Well, series, episode 1, he's trying to find Sam, and then he thinks he found her, but he gets caught up with this gang attacking the little girl, and Josh saves the little girl, and then we get to see the origin of him moving school, finding Sam, and their relationship beginning to blossom. But he doesn't really get to see his mom that much with post-it notes and stuff like that. And then we see the actual explosion that destroyed the end of the world, created the apocalypse, and the people that survived the apocalypse, they're left with gangs, and Turbo is the main gang, and everyone kind of works for him in a way. But there's this also Lone Ranger sort of person that is basically killing kids and taking kids and destroying them. And I already know who this character is because I've watched the series, but we're not going to get onto that yet. We're on to episode 1 and 2. With that into play, there's a cliffhanger, and it's beautifully well done. You don't really see what else happens. And then number 2, we get to see more of Josh's flashback with Sam in the mall and getting attacked by the bullies, who turn out to be Turbo and this other one and this other character, and we get to see that progress. And I like that. I think we're finding out more about this Josh character and his really obsession with Sam, who he hasn't really known for that long, but he's on the mission and hunt during the apocalypse to find her, and he's willing to do whatever to do that. We get to see introduced to Eli, yes. So Eli, who's locked down the mall and claiming it as his own, gets it took away from him by Ninja Samurai. We're going to call him Samurai. So Samurai takes his mall and locks him up because he doesn't worth a trust in. And Samurai has a little secret we need to find out interesting stuff there. Yeah. Cliffhangers yet again. He gets attacked by a ghoulie. Basically a zombie. I don't know whether they haven't got the rights to say zombie during this, but you know. Josh gets attacked by a zombie, bitten. He thinks he's going to turn into a zombie, so he's about to chop his arm off, and he chops his finger off, and he's like, oh, so this is what it's like in the life of the apocalypse, and collapses, ready for episode 3, and it's interesting to see that, yeah, these, the adults are all zombies, the kids are left to try and solve the apocalypse, and there's a mysterious character taking the kids who looks more like an adult figure. And there's one other adult that's a goonie, a zombie. The teacher, who survived the apocalypse but has gone mad and corrupt and eating things, and she breaks her neck open and Josh has to get his hand in and just gets it out in time. Is she to be trusted? Is she not? Very interesting stuff with episode 1 and episode 2. Really enjoying it so far. I feel like it's a fluent story that is just, yeah, up for laughs, up for a barrel, and we learn about this student who's really such a douchebag, who then slowly turns into a peaceful person who's gay, and he's a samurai guy, you know, and he has a secret we need to find out was before the end of the series. And this little girl is just after a tribe, somewhere to belong, I feel, within this. So yeah, and then there's Josh just looking for Sam. And yeah, we haven't really saw her during the apocalypse, but we see a lot of her through the flashbacks. And then there's Turbo after Josh. So what's going to happen next? We have to find out. So there we go. There's episode 1 and episode 2 of Daybreak. Let me know in the comments if you found out about Daybreak. Or join me next Wednesday for episode 3 and 4. It's, I believe, 10 parts, so we're just going to work through each 2 episodes each time. So yeah, give this video a thumbs up, give it a little bell so you don't miss a video, and I'll see you guys for another video very soon on the channel. And remember, we also do Saturday videos as well, whether it be a movie review or a show review, but we also do Wednesdays and Saturdays on the channel. So subscribe for plenty more different shows other than Daybreak as well. I'll see you guys for another video very soon on the channel. Have a nice day.